My headgear is stuck. Well, I went to the orthodontist today and I told him I haven't been wearing it consistently because it was really painful.
And that's why I don't use headgear anymore. That's right, what if I told you that we don't have to use headgear anymore? And here's why. You see, back in old school braces and everything, we had a lot of friction, we had a lot of systems, we had everything else set together, and one thing we needed to do is be able to fix people's underbite and overbites. Now you have to remember that back in the day, braces were crazy. We had bands around every tooth. We didn't glue things on. It was pretty crazy, like a torture device almost. And so headgear was the best way to do this. We would strap on these big things and you could have them out in front and it can pull forward. You can have them in the back and they can pull back. You can do everything like that. The problem is you have to wear rubber bands almost all day long to get things to move. And nobody is gonna wear their headgear, especially a teenage kid in middle school or high school.
But Bentist, if I have an underbite or an overbite, how am I gonna fix it without headgear?
Well, that's why we have what we call elastics. You see, now that we have passive self-ligating brackets and teeth can move kind of naturally on their own with the tongues and cheeks and everything, we can actually change the way your jaw grows just by having you wear some rubber bands. And so if you're young enough, you're still going through puberty, you're still growing, your bones are all growing, everything like that, your growth centers are still active. If we put some force in a rubber band, either class 2 direction this way or class 3 direction this way for an underbite, those jaws will actually physically grow in that direction. So if we have somebody with a big underbite, we wear rubber bands from here to here, and when they open, it pulls this back and this forward, actually halting the growth of your lower jaw and trying to increase the growth of your upper jaw. That's right, you heard that right. We're physically almost doing a jaw surgery without doing a jaw surgery. It's pretty crazy. And the fact that you're actually wearing your rubber bands means that this stuff is actually gonna work, unlike that crazy, weird torture device of a headgear. Now, the big tips to get the most out of your rubber bands is obviously you gotta wear them all the time, okay? Take them out to eat, take them out to brush your teeth, put them right back in exactly like your dentist told you. And the other thing is I would change them out every time you eat. Change them out after you eat and change them out after you brush your teeth in the morning and night. And you should be good by keeping those things rotated because they only last a couple hours and then the elasticity kind of wears down on them. And if your orthodontist offers you headgear, maybe go find somebody a little more new school who doesn't use it. I would.